In this video, I'm going to be looking at the palm trees inside the Trafford Centre in Manchester. Now, warning, some of the palm trees inside the Trafford Centre are artificial. Not everything's going to be real, but I think that the artificial ones actually look really good and obviously are of little interest and would be no good. I would never want an artificial tree in my garden, but for the purpose of looking good, creating a nice ambiance, I think they do a good job. Let's take a look. I've taken today off work because it's our 10th wedding anniversary, and I bought my wife a frying pan as the gift, and I think coming to the Trafford Centre is probably my punishment, but I'm going to make the best of it anyway. And here outside one of the main entrances we've got some Chamaerops humilis palms, which are looking a bit worse for wear. Probably the wind as much as anything, perhaps the cold as well. This one's looking a bit better, but I'm sure they're going to recover. This one's already recovered quite nicely, I'd say. Now, this whole area used to be outdoors. A couple of years ago they put a roof over everything, and we are in Manchester, and it is a beautiful summer's day. It's raining, it's quite cool, so probably a good job they did that. Now you can see these tall, let's call them palm trees. They're fake, which to myself and probably yourself is very obvious, but actually as an effect, and to 99% of people, I think these look really good, and I'm actually pleased that they've got these here rather than nothing, or rather than something else. They've grouped them into threes, which is always an effective planting style, and at the bottom of these they've got some real palm trees as well. So these are Trachycarpus Fortuneii, and they don't look pristine. This one in particular is having some trouble. The growing point is dead. But then here is an example of something looking much nicer. Now this is a Chamaerops humilis, so this is possibly better suited. It's fairly light, but it's still in shade for most of the day. Got more Trachycarpus Fortuneii here, again looking a bit ropey, but they almost look a bit like Chamaerops humilis. The leaf shape is very humilis-like, but definitely Trachycarpus because the petioles, I can run my fingers up and down without breaking my skin, cutting my skin. Now, getting a closer look at these fake palms, they've actually gone to a lot of detail. The trunks are slightly bent, they're not quite straight all the way up. The leaf bases are different. The leaves, of course, are all pristine. It's hard to see from this shot. But higher up, looking at the same fake palms, the leaves are all a bit too pristine for my liking. The trunk, I think, looks very realistic. But again, to most people, they just see palm trees. Further around, we've got some feather palm trees. So these are different types. They're fake, but again, you know, leaves are pristine. Massive things these are, but the trunk bases look realistic. Now here's more palms. These are parlour palms, I think, which can be grown indoors. They're looking, you know, not quite pristine, but pretty good. Worth having at least. These are actually real palm tree alert, guys. These are real. I'm not quite sure what they are. They're not typically grown in this country. Perhaps someone can let me know what they are, but they're in this massive pot. They actually look in really good condition. So well done, Trafford Centre. that's all for me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, if indeed you still are.